Well, good day and welcome once again to Moments with Dr. Steve. I'm Dr. Steve Bonenberger, and it's an honor to be able to hang out with you. And thanks for being a part of who we are. And hit that subscribe button because you're going to be glad you did. We're always sending you relevant, pertinent, compelling information that has the value of improving your life. Now, on these days, we're pushing through all of the material I've created in the expanse of my life. I've been at this for 40 plus years, of course. And today we're going to be talking about The Way Out. You can pick up a copy of The Way Out by going to saintalegius.org, saintalegius.org. You can get a copy for a contribution to the ministry and help us push our message further out into the world. Now, we're going to be talking really quickly about what it means to live a life on purpose. I have been helping and working with broken people. For some reason, I always try to indicate that God has placed me in the place of caring for the broken and helping the least of and dealing with the marginalized and helping those that have been outcast. I can't tell you why that is, but that's the work I have been called to. And so we ask you to think about how to live a life on purpose. And so we remind you that your decision is to get your mind around and then mind and extract and live into your God-given and true authentic self. Now, we have a whole course of material called the Genius Path we've created on how that happens. But in this time, we're going to talk about the way out, which is embarking you on a journey and this internal quest and really a lifelong adventure that takes you to the place where you live according to the purpose that God himself has intended for your life. God has a purpose for your life. We begin with the word and the image and the big idea of purpose. Now, if you are a leader or a house parent or a pastor, or you run small groups, or you work with those that have been in addiction or those that are coming out of trauma, we're going to ask you to send us a note and we'll get you the entire scope of material, and we'll work out a way for us to be able to do that because we want this to get into larger and larger circles. But what is purpose? And the word purpose, we're going to ask you to start to think about that and to be able to work through it. Now, for us, purpose, as we just touch the white caps of the ideas, it is God's presence in your life. Do not overlook the fact that God is always talking to human beings. God's in the business of communicating with human beings. He does that through people and through scripture and through messages and through personal enlightenment and through difficulty and through successes. God is always sending messages. My question to you is, do you have your radar up? Do you have your antennas tuning into and seeking his frequency? He is always seeking you. Know that. Okay? Sobriety. We believe sobriety is a very, very important piece of life. Curiosity. We believe that curiosity is perhaps the most important element for you as a human discovery. We want you to be in the business of discovery and unprofitable ambition and contagious and infectious energies. Now, if you look at those, we want you to say yes to these things. We have built process for every single one of these elements that make up a purposeful life. If you want to find out about it, and you should, then we ask you to go to saintalegius.org, pick up a copy of The Way Out, pick up a copy of The Way Out, and start to plow. We believe God is speaking into your life right now. Reach out to us. Go to saintalegius.org, and we will start a conversation. Till next time, I'm Dr. Steve Bonenberger, and this is Moments with Dr. Steve. Travel far.